Hi, everyone. I'm joining you live from my office to talk about something really exciting. If you guys are here with me, I'm going to wait for people to come in and just check into the comments. Let me know where you are watching from. And I want to talk about something new that I'm offering through the Tech Editor Hub today. So I'm going to share my knitting with you. I'm working on a pair of socks, knitting 2 at a time, toe up on 2 circulars. I'm making them for my husband. Go ahead and let me know what you're working on. Are you knitting or crocheting something this weekend? I would love to see what it is and share with me what you're working on. And then I'll get started telling you about what my new exciting adventure is in the Tech Editor Hub. So post a comment here. Where are you coming from? What kinds of things are you working on? So the reason why I decided to come on live today is right now signups are open for a private off social media editor only community that I've been building for the last month and a half for just tech editors. So the reason why I did this is I want to tell you a little bit of a story. When I first found out about tech editing, I was so excited because I was studying to be a copy editor and I didn't want to edit white papers and medical journals. And I actually had just edited a medical book and it was soul killing. I wanted to work in something I love to edit. And then I found out about tech editing. And so I took Jolie's course on learning to tech edit. And I was so excited. I was like, yay, I love to edit. And then I didn't know how to build my business. How do I find clients? How do I make this work for me? And I got discouraged and I got really overwhelmed by the fact that, oh, now I don't just get to edit, I have to run a business too. And I don't know how it first happened, but I got knit into a community of peers within the industry, small business craft owners who were building their small business. And I began to ask questions and I began to get help on building my business. And it made me overwhelmed with joy that I could get help for everything that I needed in my business. And I got connected to other editors. So this fall, I'm actually going to be a published author, and my co-author, Christina McGrath, was my first business accountability partner. So the value of being connected with other editors is just fantastic. And it made all the difference. It was a pivot point in my life and in my business to get connected to other people doing the same work that I was doing. So hi Bonnie, hi everyone. Thank you for joining me here. I I love to hear what you're working on. I'm working on socks, which is kind of like my stress knitting. I just knit stockinette in the round. It's so much fun. So this position that I was in as a brand new editor, brand new small business owner, had never run a business before, did not know how to market myself. When I got knit in with other people in the same position, we could network together and we could help each other out and I could ask questions. And when I got stuck, I could find a way to get unstuck. And as I was talking to people in our community here in the Tech Editor Hub and finding out what their challenges were, the top 2 challenges are I don't know how to market myself, and I really lack confidence in knowing that I'm doing a good job, that I'm doing the right thing for my clients, that I'm hitting all of the goalposts that I want to in my business. And these 2 things are very common, and I also was there. I felt the same way. So I decided, and I got really excited when I started to think about it. I couldn't be the editor that I became. After 7 years, I had more than 100 clients over the course of my work. I had edited hundreds and hundreds of patterns. I felt very confident. I was running various numbers of project management, like a head editor over a team of fabulous editors. I had edited books. I had edited for magazines. And here's the thing, I didn't learn how to do that on my own. It was because I was connected to all these other people. To become a great editor, you can't do it by yourself. We can't know it all. We can't be it all. We can't do it all. There's times now where I'll still be like, hey, does anybody want to take this job? Because it isn't something that I want to work on. And it's so nice to be knit into a community of other people who are just like you, working in the same thing. We're not competing with each other. We're in community. So I decided, hey, this needs to be a place where we can all be. So I have been building a private editor-only community off of social media. And it's an app, it's a desktop, it's on Mighty Networks. I really like the interface because it makes things really easy to find. There is a 24/7 moderated forum to chat, to ask questions, to discuss your work with other people, and to get the help that you need. And I have other things planned within this community. There is a monthly editor roundtable. Have you ever been to a roundtable with other editors? It must be really fun. I can't wait to get in and hear what other people are struggling with and then network together to solve the problems together for our community. We all get better together. We can't do it by ourselves. And the way that you learn and the way that you expand even your own knowledge is by connecting with other people who maybe know something you don't know. And that's exactly how I got through a lot of situations when I was first building my business. And even as an experienced editor, when I ran into some hurdles with clients, I got connected with other people who could help me solve problems. So this community is now open for signups, and that's why I'm doing this live, because I just wanted to let you know that this is what I have been working on. I also am growing a topical resource library just for editors. So I think yesterday, I have an assistant who's helping me. She built out a page on garments, on yoke sweaters, on raglan sweaters, on socks. We're building out a crochet specific and a knitting specific place within the community. So these things are things that I was thinking, okay, what do I need? If I were 6 years ago in this position, what would I want to have available for me if I were just working, just getting started? But it isn't just for people who are just getting started, because I still would need today. If I got a really complex brioche pattern in my inbox, I don't edit brioche, I would need to have someone, hey, can you take this job for me? And I would love to be able to send this client who's asking me for help to someone I knew I could trust. And I knew what kind of work they did because I'm connected with them personally. So, and someone says, community, yes. I'm glad you guys agree with me. After chatting with you one day, it gave me the confidence to edit a book, which I've just finished. I am so excited for you. I love that we can support each other and encourage each other to do great work, and also to increase the kind of jobs that we get. So maybe we don't have quite enough confidence to do lace, but maybe working together and finding out, hey, what resources did you use to learn this particular type of lace or this particular kind of crochet cable? How do you learn how to do this? And how can I build up my skills? So part of the thing that I realized over the last 7 years is I need to not only network with other editors, not only learn how to be personally accountable to other people. Like, I'm accountable to myself to make movement in my business, but maybe I also need to be in a space where other people are working the same way. So I have created co-working times. The events are already scheduled to work on your business, get focused in a weekly quiet co-working session. And of course, I know that people are from all over the world in our community, so I'm trying to find some time zone accommodations so that we can get together and work on and in our business and make some strides. Maybe you get stuck working by yourself at home, get distracted. you want to flip through the phone, you got to do other things. So this gives you a way to come to a focused, dedicated time twice a week to work on and in your business. And when I was doing that in the previous community, oh man, it made a huge difference for me. The other thing about increasing skills, what do you guys want to learn? Like, what do you want to learn how to do? What service do you want to add to your business? To maybe expand the services that you offer, or maybe diversify your income. I started adding charts. I started drawing schematics. I thought about doing crochet, but then I'm like, oh, I'm just not that good of a crocheter. But maybe as a knitter, you want to branch off into crochet. Maybe as a crocheter, you want to also offer knitting. So what kind of things do you want to learn? Someone says, my weakness is in the knowledge about creating photo with text and other types of promotional materials. I lack promotional skills. And this is another key. So here we are in this business. We have a small business and we have to market ourselves. We have to sell ourselves, which is not editing. And it can be really frustrating. So I totally agree that that is a hurdle to get over. So the other thing that's happening in the community over the next year is I've decided to build out something called the Better Editor Framework. And it is a course with 6 modules that take you through getting a great mindset, learning how to market yourself, getting clients, retaining clients, expanding your skills, and also learning how to diversify your income. And this framework is something that I realized was going to be would have been a huge help to me if I were just beginning, but it also would fill in some gaps in my knowledge if I had someone teaching this to me even just 3 or 4 years ago. So someone's taking the Learn to Tech Edit Crochet course with Melissa now, which is fantastic. Melissa's very skilled at teaching how to crochet, how to tech edit crochet patterns. So that is available within the Tech Editor Hub. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You want to learn how to tech edit, right? So you take the course, and you could take it through us, or you could take it through the Knitting Guild Association. You could take it from another provider, someone else who's teaching it. But then you're like, okay, now I want to edit. Okay, now what do I do next? And that's what the Better Editor Framework is. And that's why I thought I would start to present this information within the community, just so you can get connected at the same time and you have access to me. But this is going to be a beta version. So I would love for you to join me so I could get your feedback on what I'm teaching, and make it the best that it can be. The other thing is that this is, let me look at my notes here. What if you are a new editor? So I've created a special place within the community just for newbies. So where you can feel completely comfortable asking any question, like, what do I put on my invoice? Of course, I'm going to cover that in my course module, but what do I put? Where do I send it? How many times should I send it? When do you send invoices? These kind of questions can get answered even within the forum itself or within the new editor space, wherever you feel comfortable. So maybe you're like, okay, Sarah, that's great, but can you show us what it looks like? So I want to do a quick walkthrough to give you a preview of what the space looks like. So when you join, you know what you're going to have. Let me find my thing here. Let's see. There it is. All right. So this is what the there is within the Mighty Networks. This is what it looks like. There's kind of like this part that pops off to the side. If I click here on the home, it'll pop here. I also can click on my profile, which will actually within this one, it won't show you that because this is the host version. I've got spaces within the Mighty Networks itself. The lobby, which is here, and it's got welcome, a place where there's some guidelines for how we are behaving within the community itself to support each other and be respectful of each other. And then there's the main room. So we've got a 24/7 moderated chat and a forum for you to post questions, a hashtag system, a place to pass on a job or to look for another editor to work with. There's a new editor space. There's monthly roundtables, and there's a teaching area, where we're going to be learning about the art of technical editing and running a successful business. Then farther down, this is also the place that we are building right now, which is the library. And all these spaces within the library are kind of like bookshelves where we're gathering resources from many different places on the internet and books and tips and tricks for all the different things that we edit and work on, as well as marketing yourself, working on the tech and software aspect, and building your business. And last but not least, within the private community of the Tech Editor Hub is private spaces for the Learn to Tech Edit Crochet and Learn to Tech Edit Knitting students. So you can jump in there and talk among yourselves about the course material if you want to. So that is just a tiny little peek into the mighty networks of what is available. There's a lot more there, which if you want to see more, you can do there's a walkthrough also within where all the events that you can join and RSVP to and put on your calendar. Everything is within one space, which is what I wanted it to be, not where you have to go all over the place, or you have to log into a new place, or you have to go through Facebook, or you have to go through Instagram, or you have to go into another software. This can be kept as a tab on your desktop, and more than that, it's on your mobile device. So the Mighty Networks app allows you to go straight on your phone to that forum right there. So let's say I'm editing a pattern, I'm editing here, and I have a question. I can totally just log in straight into it and click on the forum and pull up everything and type in my problem straight into the forum and to get some feedback. And it's not going anywhere else, just straight on my phone to the app. And it's also can be on your tablet. So this is a great aspect of this particular community, which I'm so excited about. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Do you have any questions for me about the community? Feel free to throw it into the comments because I'd love to hear. Signups are now open. The cost is $29 a month if you pay as a subscription every month, or you can also purchase 1 year in advance for $290. That means you get 2 months for free. That also is a renewing subscription. This is a crazy low price. So I've done a lot of research into pricing of memberships and pricing of online communities. For what I'm offering to you guys, this is super low. And the reason why I did this is because I want as many people as possible to come in. I want us all to be together. You would be a founding member of the Tech Editor Hub community, and that price gets locked in for as long as you're a member. It doesn't ever change, doesn't ever go up. So it's a special offer in that sense. And anyways, do you all have questions that you have for me about the atmosphere in the community or what I'm building or about this particular sign-up time? Signups are going to close soon. I'm doing a very short sign-up period because I want to get started right away next week. We are going to be doing orientation and meet and greet with all the members on Tuesday and Wednesday at different times for different time zones. Our co-working sessions start right away on Tuesday and Wednesday. And on Thursday, we're going to have our first roundtable meeting to help each other solve problems within our business, or just to talk about tech editing. You all are incredibly brilliant at what you do. And I want us to be able to share our brilliance with each other. And that is why I've done this, to build out a community that's specifically for just tech editors. So that's a question that somebody has is, I'm a designer, can I join? And it's not for designers. This is for editors only. So when I was reaching out to some of the people within our community about this idea of making a community, I kept hearing, I wish there was a space where I could go to talk to people who understand me, understand my business, and I wouldn't have to worry that a designer over here is listening or watching. Not that we have anything bad to say about designers, they are our fabulous clients. But maybe we want to talk about the nitty-gritty of doing work, client work, without having to worry about that aspect. So this is going to be for editors only, not designers, not publishers, not yarn company owners, just for this particular group of tech editors. And you guys are specialized. Like, we are not just editors, not just copy editors or proofreaders. We are specialized editors. And I think we need a special place just for us. This community is an awesome idea. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much for your enthusiasm. I am super looking forward to it. It's given me a renewed vigor for my business. When I purchased the Tech Editor Hub from Jolie Kelly, who's the founder, I had all these ideas of all these things I want to share with you all. But as I began to outline out and build out all these different courses and workshops and webinars, I didn't have any place to put them. And I think that this is going to be the key moving forward, is for it to be in a space where it's private, it's off social media, and it's just for us editors. So I hope you will join me. Signups are going to close soon. So I'm going to put the link in all the places. On YouTube, it's already in the description. On Facebook, I'll put it into the comments section there. I hope you will come and join me. Go to the link and read all the details and really consider, is this a place that I want to support? Because I want you there, but I also want you to feel enthusiastic about the same things that I do. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me or ask a comment below, and I'll do my best to answer. And I hope to see you on next week when we start our community orientation and our meet and greet. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for joining me live. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.